my dad used to tell a joke since he was in the military. He goes, if you're in the army, what do you call a helicopter?
Life support?
What?
He goes, it's a Huey. If you're in the Navy, what do you call a helicopter?
Dewey.
A heli?
Chopper. If you're in the Air Force, what do you call a helicopter?
What?
Helicopter?
There, it's a whirlybird.
A whirlybird?
Whirlybird. If you're in the Marines, what do you call a helicopter?
Useless?
What? He would make these gorilla sounds and point up at the sky.
I somewhat get that.
Excited, but yeah.
Well,
Anyway. Hello everyone and good evening, Charr. Today I am your host, Mega TF Man, and today we've got an interesting show. We just recently finished, recording a post-apocalyptic episode, or an apocalyptic episode, depending on where you are, of Good Morning Cybertron, and I thought it would be a good idea if we combine both the shows since they're like brothers and sisters podcast. So before we get onto that, we have Mr. Brutal Bruticus, aka Greg.
Oh yeah, way to say we when I was even part of it, you jerk.
Yeah, I mean now.
I know, I'm kidding. Hi everybody! Yeah.
And now we have the rest of the G.M.C. crew. Mr. Blunghole, aka Scott.
I'm back on DeviantArt. How about that?
He is like all good men. He likes boobies, don't we all? Yes, we do. And now we have Rave, aka Xavier.
Sup? Show me your penis.
I'm quite fine. That's kind of illegal.
How much you paying?
And oh, well, okay, that's weird. And we have Neo Shade, aka Chase.
Just get it out of the way, guys. Now, just get it out of the way.
Don't know
Say
what that
the
means,
usual
but
line.
And finally, we have Holson, aka Holson.
Hello. Hey.
Hello.
First time on Australian internet. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I think. Do you know what this is, Holson?
What?
Do you know what Good Evening Charr is?
Oh yes, I've listened to
Okay.
a couple of episodes. So
Oh, sweet. And I am, as always, your host, Mega aka Mikey. So, gentlemen, how has your apocalypse been? Mine's been pretty crap. We're not.
People in my part of the world are bitches, and they get stitches.
So, because it's an apocalypse, do they turn nice now or not?
No, they're just really demanding.
Oh, that's
Or were
unfortunate.
they demanding for the world to end?
No, they were demanding grape leaves, and I'm talking to another person, and they're like, "Excuse me! Excuse me!"
Sounds like sounds like the lady of Big Bang Theory, Howard's mother. Interesting.
Howard! Oh, Lord.
That's an
yeah, so,
interesting show.
I like
isn't
that show.
You
I'm
know what's
sorry.
also an interesting show?
Scrubs.
Drawn Together.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is. What is it?
What do... You gotta be kidding me.
What?
Mega, you're...
Nah, no
Okay,
idea.
Mega's like 15 or 14, right?
Yeah.
17,
probably
yeah.
It's basically what's a good example? It's like the real world for cartoon characters and video game characters and internet characters,
Right.
and you put them all in a house, and kind of like the behind the scenes of Wreck-It Ralph. If you had to put all these people in the same house and it was rated R.
Yeah.
Ah, that show, right?
Yeah, the
Okay,
one
I've
that
seen it.
the one that
Yeah.
Gage showed us, where the crap, what's his name? Yellow
The
dude.
little guy turned in the yellow dude turned into a penis, then a seeker. He turned into a jet, then Starscream, then a gigantic penis. Yeah,
Where's
They
that
make your
figure?
Funyuns.
yeah, I kind of want that, but I don't. I wouldn't want to put it in the third mode if I ever got it, because that would just look
Dude,
really
I
weird.
would. That's like
Seriously,
that's
who
how I
wants
would
a
pose
jet?
him.
You want the marital
Okay.
aid to help bridge the gap between man and woman.
Exactly.
Okay, Greg, so you like dildos? That's a great thing to start the show out with.
Start the
Oh,
show.
yeah.
It's been like 5 minutes.
No, yes, well, clearly you're high. Anyway, so yeah, anything else about the apocalypse we want to talk about?
Honestly, when I woke up, it looked like the
No
apocalypse.
zombies.
Little bit of rain,
Yeah.
and now it's sunny as all hell.
A little bit of rain. It was pouring over here, and then when it was sunny, it was like happened like that.
Yeah, it didn't really rain that much. In fact, I went for a sandwich in it.
What do you mean by went for a sandwich? Actually, go out and get a sandwich, or you sandwich yourself in between two things?
Yeah, like, it was stormy, it was rainy. I looked outside and I was like, this is perfect apocalyptic weather to go to Subway, right across the street. So I did.
Nice.
Hell yes, I want bacon. It's the apocalypse.
Subway would probably be the best thing to end the world on to eat. I mean, like, Subway is just the best.
Jesus had Subway.
Yep.
He would support it.
He shared it at the Last Supper.
Eh.
It's easy to store like a 6-inch sub in the holes in your hand too.
Or in your pants and make it look like you've got a really big wang. I mean, the foot
Now,
long.
Of course you
Scott,
go there.
You know those are meant for catch-up dispensing.
I know.
Ketchup
I'm
dispensing.
Ketchup dispensing Jesus.
Yep.
Coming to theaters near you.
And
Right,
Passion
yeah.
of the Christ 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Well, you
Oh,
just-
Lord.
Oh, and you're going to hell. Good on work. And I need to finish eating.
I'm
You're
in hell.
eating?
Where are you
Ah, so
Really?
Yes, I am.
I've been in
Anyway,
hell.
so no Prime episode for us because it's, well, finished until the whole Beast Hunter thing, which we've talked about a lot. So, I reckon we just go on to the first link. And it is, let's see.
Apparently, the death of Krios.
Yes. No.
Apparently,
Yes.
hates it so much. Greg, why don't you start talking about it?
Okay, so Creon's coming out again, with new packs, and the new Winger Optimus Prime pack comes with the obviously Optimus Prime, a mini Creon Optimus Prime, which actually looks really cool with the, even though that's a CGI image and probably wouldn't look as cool as that. And we also include the abomination known as Kicker. Yay!
Yay. You should have came with Ironhide instead of that Gunner Creon.
That would make more sense.
It would make a lot more sense.
Although, I'm guessing that most kids today don't even know who Kicker is.
Well,
That's
they
probably-
will, because you know why?
Why?
Because Marky Mark is rumored to play Kicker.
No!
Oh my god, that's like perfect casting.
That is the reason why these Creos rumor anyway that they're going to have these characters in the movie. So it's Creo getting an early jump on it going, hey, little motherfuckers, get your parents to buy you these guys. They're going to be in a movie.
Well,
I wonder if Spike's going to be in it.
Well, no,
Probably not.
Marky Mark, his character, I don't know if it's gonna be called Kicker, is actually a father with like a 16-year-old daughter, and it's really, I hate this cliche, but it's a single father who has a daughter, and the daughter has a biker boyfriend, and the dad doesn't like the biker boyfriend, and the biker boyfriend's like, oh yeah, that's so awesome, and it's just gonna be stupid.
First thing I would do.
Transformers fit in with all this.
It
First thing I would do
doesn't. It's
The first
freaking
thing I
Michael
would-
Bay's fault.
Damn.
All right, go on.
Go ahead.
Go
Scott.
ahead, Scott.
I'm almost afraid to. The first thing I would do, as Marky Mark, as a single father, would be just get rid of Michael Bay, shoot him through the head.
Yes.
Yeah.
And action. Marky
I'd do
Mark
that if I
cocks the
saw him on
shotgun
the
out.
street.
What would the second thing be? Bring in a talking teddy bear?
I would say go after the chick from the previous movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rosie
Carly,
Huntington
yeah.
Whiteley.
The
He is quite
Victoria's Secret model.
Yeah.
He'll have to fight
But really,
Jason Statham
really-
for, though.
with the really, really pointy nipples. Really pointy nipples.
What?
Extremely pointy.
Where's this picture?
Going to go to Google Images right now.
There is no picture, but there is a video. So that's all I'm going
Oh.
to say.
Find that video,
Yeah.
Scott.
It's Daily Motion. That's like the only place it is.
I'm on it.
Daily
Just
Motion.
type in
That's Scott's homework.
Rosie Huntington Whiteley, Victoria's Secret shot. I think. I don't know. Anyway, yeah,
I'm looking up.
That's the internet solution to YouTube porn.
I did some. But there's
Daily
no such thing.
Motion.
I did some research on her when she came out because I found her really pretty in Australia. So yeah. I think Kicker should be renamed something. I mean, they should allude it back to that it is Kicker, but they should call it something more American like Puncher or Burger or Fatso.
General Jonathan Kikowski.
General, I am
Teddy
going to eat myself
Roosevelt.
to death.
Major Ballbuster Kowski Rooney the Fifth.
Yeah.
Honestly, just nickname him Hillbilly Joe, and we're set.
That's
Take
copyright.
control of this. I'll be back.
Have you ever met a hill jack person? You don't want to meet a hill jack person.
What's a Hill Jack person?
They are like in between redneck and hillbilly.
Or if you know the right person to ask, it's about $20 an hour.
Jace, are you talking about the Jackson Whites?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm talking about my family in Kentucky.
I see.
Help me.
There's a group of inbreds that live just a couple miles outside of New York in the hills of New Jersey. The group's called the Jackson Whites, but that's kind of like a derogatory term for them. But it's just interesting. Just a few miles outside of New York, inbred hillbillies.
Yeah, I know, right? Seems odd.
Yeah.
And they wear leather and they whip around bear traps trying to catch tourists wandering by so they can cut them up and eat them.
I'm looking up the Jackson Whites right now. They now go by the Ramapo Mountain Indians.
No.
Yeah, I really, that's like now the second worst thing that I've heard that's in,
New Jersey?
New Jersey, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's the first one? New Jersey?
Snooky.
Snooky. Snooky, what? Smoke, smoke.
Yes.
Oh, it says
South
here
Park.
that even though they're inbred, that deformities are rare and they're actually very attractive people with heads the size of an apple.
Because that's attractive.
Hmm.
That's some Hellraiser porn right there.
Yep. I just want to bring
They're
back Mega.
attractive with the... Huh.
They're attractive with the one ear and the eye on their chin. Yeah. Totally rare.
Hmm.
It's...
Anyway, you know what I'd like to see in the new movie? I'd like to see Target Masters.
Yes!
Yeah.
That would be cool to bring back.
I'd like to see a scene where, like, the Decepticons are attacking the military, all the military pulls out their guns, and they all transform into tiny robots and start killing the people that were wielding them.
I would like to see Michael Bay go, you know what really this movie could use that has awesome effects? Fans Project.
Yes.
And Hasbro just going, we can't allow that. And Michael Bay going, who made you $2 billion? I want fucking Fans Project in my movie.
Or make Fans Project, like, have like a nod and have that be no, I can't even think of what.
I guess maybe one of the Transformers called by the wrong name was just like Swindle's there and just like, oh, so we finally meet Munitioner. My name's Swindle. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Sure it is. Go stand over there next to Explorer.
Okay.
And that half-formed gestalt.
Yeah.
And shit piece.
Or it could be when like Bruticus comes over, just like, that thing's colossal. What's his name? Colossus? No, it's Bruticus. Really? Yeah. How? And he starts tearing off like robots' heads. Oh, I see it. Okay. Yeah, we're all gonna die.
I think the only Transformers confirmed for the new movie, Optimus and Bumblebee.
Well,
Yeah, well, that's
how
obvious.
exactly? Wait, is like Bumblebee actually confirmed, or like you're just kind of going off the hunch that Bumblebee is like the fan favorite?
It
For
doesn't
kids.
matter if he's
He's
confirmed or not. He's gonna have toys no matter what.
He's gonna have toys that will shelf warm for years.
I remember last time I went to a Walmart, all the deluxes were Bumblebee, nothing else, just Bumblebee.
That's not surprising.
Prime or Dark of the Moon Bumblebee?
Prime.
Yep, same here. The one that's closest, the Walmart closest to me, 13 Prime Bumblebees since September.
If
17 to 13.
If you happen to be in Somerset, Pennsylvania, and you're looking for a Bumblebee, I hid 5 behind the feminine napkins.
There's gender for napkins?
Tampons.
Oh, right.
Pads.
Okay. See, I'm a little bit slow in the
Slow.
uptake. Yeah.
Slow.
You need to explain what those are, Mega.
Yeah, okay, shut up. I know what my Ultra Vibrant V-pads are, unfortunately.
Explain to him what they're used for.
Well, you see, Mega.
Enough.
It's like a nosebleed, but below the belly button.
Nightmares.
Okay, I'll give it to you in the superhero version. Once a month, the goodness out of a woman comes out and she turns evil for about a week, and she's running terror while you try and go to a motel, but you can't because she took the car keys. And
Oh, I get it, Greg. You're a woman. That makes so much more sense now.
They're called periods, but they really should be called exclamation points.
yep.
Suddenly I love Good Evening, Charr.
Oh, you always have.
This is what happens when we have a show note.
I think Chase is drunk. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we know he is.
I want to apologize for him.
You're the one that sent him the liquor. Or you're the one who influenced him to drink. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, so I'm guessing we've still stuck to the Creon thing and not talked about Creons at all. Have I guessed right? Are we still on the Creons?
Essentially,
Nope,
yes.
we're done.
It turned into
Okay.
another episode of G.M.C. where they go completely off topic for no reason.
They look like crap and no one's gonna, well, I mean...
I will buy it still.
The ideas of the minifigs is stupid, and I really hope Kicker isn't. Well, if it's just a name Kicker that's in the movie, I'm fine with that. But if it acts anything like that little cunt, I will probably not watch that movie.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Whoa, whoa! Such language, mister.
Watch your
Movie?
fucking
How
mouth.
dare you insult the good integrity of cinema?
Think
No,
of
he's
those
not.
words you just said.
He's,
Sit in that corner over there, and you'll be allowed back
he's
in.
not
after you
insulting
thought of it.
cinema. He's just insulting Michael Bay, which is you're going to jail
I
for
could-
that, man. I mean, just can't believe you said that.
Yeah, if you insult Michael Bay, he's gonna insult you back.
With
I
explosions.
did a whole video about insulting
Yeah.
Michael Bay.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no.
saw that. That was
Quite
great.
I hope he never sees that.
I hope he does see that.
You know what? I kind of hope he does.
Hmm.
Anyway.
Anyway,
Be like, oh, it's just another Transformer nerd raging.
yeah, no, it will be. It will. He'll never see it, unfortunately. But anyway,
Okay, well, actually, he's been. I've heard he's been actually listening to a lot of the criticism he's been getting about the previous movies. So,
And yet he made Revenge of the Fallen.
no, I'm saying after
Well, that was
Dark of the
before
Moon.
criticism.
And yet he made Dark of the Moon,
It was after.
Yeah.
which
Dark of the
is
Moon wasn't bad.
which is a huge step forward from Revenge of the Fallen, but still not as good as the first one.
It gave us Jetwing Optimus Prime.
No, that was
Who, might I
Oh.
add, was tangled up in power lines for like 10 minutes from one little bottle rocket from Shockwave's gun.
Yeah,
They were
that's
steel
what
cable
is-
that's very strong.
they were steel cables.
Optimus Prime's worst enemy. Cords that can tangle him up and provide
He's
more
still-
damage than Megatron would ever do.
Stronger than Transform Tonium.
Yeah, that.
Titanium.
How did these get there? Who would be so dastardly?
These are
Olsen,
what
what-
they're titaniums.
Paulson, what do you think of the little midget things?
Who?
I hate them.
Oh,
Crayons, awful. Never want
Oh,
them.
you actually just hate the entire line.
What?
You just hate the entire line, full stop.
Yeah.
Oh, fair
Am I
enough.
the
I
only
mean,
one here that likes Yu-Gi-Oh?
yeah, I think so.
Well, honestly, I'm not very into them, but they're not bad in any way. They're Legos.
They're not bad. It's just that, like, it takes the whole fun out of Transformers because you gotta like rebuild them and stuff. I mean,
Shush.
if you're
Mega. If they made transforming Legos again, we would have built to rule.
I would jump out my.
We
No
have-
one wants built to rule again.
technically
You
we
know
do
what?
have transforming Lego because
But
we got
it's not okay. You're looking at it as a transformer.
Yeah.
Don't look at it as that. Look at it as a Lego set.
I still don't like Lego that much.
Well,
Well, I do
then
like
you
Lego, but
have
I
had no
wanted-
childhood because you
I
got
don't like Lego
Zack
as
or
Transformers.
Jack
I don't like
know
the
what we're
idea
getting,
of
though?
Lego as
or
Transformers.
Jack. I forget which. Yep.
I think if these would have been a little bit more like Bionicles and less like Legos, I might be
Yes.
into that.
that. Yeah.
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 But you know what? There is hope because there is a very promising looking Lego Bruticus that's going to come out.
Oh yeah, the crayon the little crayons are awesome, but just the Creo is.
Oh yeah, the Creon. I like the Creons. I find them better than Lego people. They're like in between, like
Megablocks.
the Mega Block. Yeah, they're like in between the Mega Blocks figures, in between the Lego figures.
Speaking of, wait, is it?
No, how about we move on to the next link, which is about actual transforming third-party robots.
Okay, I thought we were gonna move on to the right. Anyway, yeah, okay, so we all agree that like we don't like Creo that much, but we do like crayons. Is the main point of
Like Creo, like I like Lego.
Don't you put words into my mouth.
I'll put whatever I want in your mouth, so open wide. Mama.
Wow, you go sit in the corner.
Anyway, moving on to the next thing, we've got the new third-party Predacons, the better-looking versions of the. Well, at least I think. I mean, if anyone wants to say otherwise, the unique toys War Leo revealed alongside the dive bomb that they've made. This is the Predacon leader. Lion Man.
You forgot
Razor
his name,
Claw.
didn't you?
Razor Claw, that's the one. He's my leader on Transformers Legends, and I forgot his name. And he's my most powerful warrior, so that makes complete sense.
See, Mega,
Um,
now you can stop complaining about RID, Predaking, because now you can buy this and stop complaining about it.
Okay.
Are you complaining about?
Yeah,
Predaking?
he's saying that, no, it has to look more like G1 Predaking, even though it doesn't have to.
Leave it alone. You'll only lose this battle. Anyway.
No, I already won.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Yeah. So no. Yeah.
Yes, I have.
These things look really
Yes,
these
I
things
have.
look really good, and they're the size of the make no not the make toy the Hercules Hercules. So they're fitting the scale of what TFC toys are doing, but I still think it might fit well in scale with your fans project and your make toys kind of scale, because I always think that the Predacons should be gigantic, so I think that'd fit quite well in scale with any other things if you don't have any of the TSC stuff.
I just hope...
So and
Oh, sorry, continue.
this guy looks big and blocky and looks quite like Mr. Razorclaw, and Dive Bomb looks like Dive Bomb. And yeah, so what is everyone's thoughts? Greg, you seem to be having an opinion.
Most of the time I do, but I am just hoping that it's not priced at the same price as Hercules, the Hercules figures, because Superion has just started up with Uranos, or Uranus, depending on how you want to pronounce it.
Oh, Chase,
I thought we were the young ones on this show. Anyways,
technically,
they look very well built. A little kibbly on Razorclaw. But yeah, overall, I'd really like to see how this thing comes together.
I like how blocky he is. He's a nice type of G1 blockiness.
But he does have articulation, which does help.
Yeah, exactly. That's just good. The way I figure it is, if it's less or exactly the same price as Mechtoid Giant, which it's stretching it, but I hope it is, I will definitely get it, because I think $350 was worth the Mechtoid Giant, and especially if these things are bigger and cost around about the same amount of money, no more than $350, but especially if it's less or exactly on $350, I think that'd be a good price, because these things are starting to look great so far.
Okay, you and me both know it's gonna be $600.
We all know this.
So, what is everyone else's thoughts on these bestiality, beast gongs, beast?
I just heard the word bestiality. It's like, whatever you're into, Mega.
It's okay, we still accept you.
Predacons with bestiality, that's going to be a good stop motion to make.
Oh god. It'll be
I
like
can hear the fanfics writing as we speak.
What fanfics?
I'm writing it now, as a matter of fact.
How's the start?
Lie.
See, I've got
It's
men all over the world doing it.
It's essentially just I'm taking a copy of Grey's Anatomy and replacing the names with Predacons, essentially.
Lie, Scott. I can hear deviant art from here.
Perfect.
These Predacons, I like them. I like the look of them, but I can't help but keep looking over at Tantrum from the Mastermind ones and going, damn, that looks so much better than what I'm seeing.
It's
Wait, this isn't the version with the Tantrum's the one with the big sword, isn't it?
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot about that one. Oh, I kind of like that one. Oh,
yeah.
I got mine mixed up. I thought this was one with the bull. Damn it.
I'm kind of hoping. I would like to see like Energon connectors on these guys, so you can kind of mix and match.
Yep.
With Hercules and
Does Hercules have the same type of joints as like the original the Energon ports or not?
Yes, I did. The first thing I did was I took my my Walmart Energon Devastator, like the repaint they did of Energon Constructicon Maximus, popped off one of the arms and put Scavenger on there.
Right.
I did that with Neckbreaker. It looks really. Neckbreaker's the Bone Crusher one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that with Neckbreaker, and he looks. He's like he looked like when on Family Guy when Quagmire discovered porn, he walks out of his house and his whole freaking left arm's like muscled out. That's what it looked like. I'm like, whoa.
That is actually quite hilarious. Yeah, which one's the version with Tantrum again? Because I'll just put this in the show notes because I really do kind of like that one better, and I completely forgot about it.
I think that's the Mastermind Creations, the same guys that do the Hearts of Steel, but I'm not certain.
I think you're right. It is the same guys.
Anyway, talk about this one whilst I find this.
I think these look great, and I can't wait till we see more pictures and even reviews of these guys.
Yeah. Holson, you're going to do it, right?
I don't think I can afford this.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Everyone, if you want to see my thoughts on third-party prices, just click that little YouTube link I put.
Hey, you said we could
that's
put
if Mega puts it in there.
Who said you could put a shameless plug into this video?
Yeah, bitch.
Hold on 1 second. I probably should have typed in.
What, did you just think about it and you thought the link would pop up?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I've got
so much to learn.
I've got a good enough idea here. I'm gonna click on that link that Chase said. Okay, so here's a image thing. I mean, here's the link for the here's the link for the other set of Predacons, which I'll put in the show notes later. But yeah, they're all blacked out now, but they actually do look kind of better than the ones here. Hippo shits everywhere. I've seen this one.
Oh my gosh, they're telling me.
What's going on? What is this stuff? Oh, that's nice.
The hell?
I don't even know what that was.
That was
Can someone enlighten me?
Chase's looky. That was Chase's cool TF Shiz, which had nothing to do with TF or Shiz, anyway.
Why did you invite him on?
I don't know. It was a mistake. God damn it.
Wait. No, that was my thought on third-party pricing.
Alright, so has everyone seen the Mastermind Combaticons? Predacons, that's the one. Sorry, I forgot
No,
the
I
name.
haven't. That's why you put a link and
it's
I
the
clicked
20
on it because I didn't want to look at it.
So it's the Mastermind Creations reformatted by TFCon 2013 Project Ferocious
How original.
Beast Formers Team Ferocicons. That's actually a pretty cool name. I mean, that sounds like it's actual Ferocicon, right? Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I love the look of Predaking. Looks great. Predaking, especially with Dive Bomb's wings being that big, that looks really good. So I've changed my mind. Huh?
I was just gonna say that I love the way the wings look on Dive Bomb in robot mode, almost like it's a Batman cape.
Yeah, and then when it goes onto Predaking, they are just absolutely ginormous, which they always should be.
It's weird.
And
Transformers of late have always had something to do with Batman. Like Prid, we had the Viacons, which honestly the vehicle mode looks like the Batmobile. And
Cybertron, we had
Cybertron, Megatron, and Galvatron, the Batmobile, and now Batman Cape. I mean, I find it very interesting.
Because Batman's awesome, that's why.
No, it's not. He's awesome. It's just because he's Batman.
Yep. I'm afraid.
Were you going to say something, Rave?
No, I'm just enjoying the madness for once.
And usually you always put in 2 cents.
Yeah, this is just, I love the look of this Predaking so much more than the other one.
Well, yeah.
You know, the Mastermind, I'm afraid of the pricing on the Mastermind one, though.
Do they charge high prices?
Have you not seen Cyclops? And Night Morpher?
How much were
and
they?
The Screamer?
How much were they?
They're within range. Like Night Morpher is under 200. Shockwave, the broadside is under 200. The Screamers are under 100. They're affordable if you if you want to drop that kind of dough on them.
I think Mastermind would be able to match Marquee Toys prices. I mean, yeah, I guess they might be able to actually. So we'll have to see when they actually come out, when we actually get pictures of the real things. But yeah. So if anyone has any more thoughts, I'll be right back. But yeah, I mean, you can move on to the next link if you want, Greg.
Okay. The next link is Creo Microchangers Combiner Bruticus in-hand images. And as the Bruticus aficionado, I would like to say, why is it they always mess up on Onslaught? I mean, Fall of Cybertron, it was not a very good figure, made the whole combined mode fall apart. And here, he looks nothing like Onslaught or Bruticus just because of the way they set it up. Overall, as a combiner, it does work decently. It does have pretty nice proportions. It's just, I really wanted them to include like a different helmet or something for Bruticus rather than just have one helmet to share around, because it doesn't look really anything like Bruticus. Actually, Vortex's head looks more like Bruticus than Onslaught's head, which I guess you could switch them around and that would work, but overall...
Probably could.
Yeah, that would probably actually work better if you took the helmet of...
The Soundwave helmet of Vortex's.
Well, yeah.
That's who it was on originally.
Well, yeah, that's true. It would work better just because of the mouth guard. Overall, it's... I'm gonna have to pick it up, but it's just not, like, their best. But it is just crayons, so what can you do?
Yeah, I kind of like the way Brawl looks. He looks pretty cool, and Blastoff doesn't look too bad, except, like, his back looks horrible.
Yeah, the Blastoff is kind of dark color overkill, because it's not enough differentiate from the actual color, so it looks like kind of one big mush of colors. It's not really that eye-catching or anything.
Yeah.
Swindle? Why did they go with that head? I mean, I understand that was the one they used in Fall of Cybertron, but really, just...
It's the Ironhide's. It's Ironhide's helmet. I don't know why they went with it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's easy to make a square box. They've done it before, a couple of times, actually, believe it or not.
They could have just used the one they used for Brawl, right?
That would have worked.
That's kind of squarish, too.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't have worked as well, but you just need to actually, you know, see what you got, and they're kind of cheaping out on the fact that none of these are new parts. They're all redos. Or not redos, reuses. The only new parts are the accessories to make the figures into different modes, which just... I feel we need an Australian type of view on this. Does someone want to bring back Mega?
No,
yeah,
it was better without him.
Okay. Yeah, my ass is fired now. Anyways, I find it interesting that for the flying figures, they're using 2 blocks to hold them up in the air.
The only thing I really find interesting about this set is the fact that Bruticus looks like he's trying to pass a kidney stone.
Yeah.
He looks
Didn't
he doesn't look beefy enough.
Did the Rage of Hercules set have that same look?
Kind of.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
His upper legs and his arms don't look thick enough. And like his hands look too big and the feet look too big for like the rest of him.
Well, excuse him for trying to lose some weight. I mean, he's trying to get ready to see the end of the next movie, so of course he's going to slim down a little bit.
You've also got to understand that this is only 4 of the 5 Combaticons, and then you can go buy Blastoff, and then you can add parts onto him. So,
no, Blastoff's added.
No, oh wait, no. There's only 4. Blastoff comes separately.
Yeah, I know, but in the pictures you don't see the. I think it's the second to last one. The 2 last ones. Blastoff is actually added to.
Yeah, but okay, well. If you're not talking... Okay, then. Well, I don't know. I like him. And do we have prices yet or not?
Same prices as
it's
the
gonna
other
cost
Trios.
Yeah.
He's $10.
Like $10.
$10
That's not too
for
bad.
him. $3 for Blastoff. It's not bad.
Yeah,
I can still. I can still afford it.
Just barely.
Oh yeah, I can barely afford it.
So yeah, if that's it, I know I'm gonna have to pick this guy up sooner or later.
I think I'll get them all. I mean, I like combiners and I like Creons, so I think I'll get them. Has everyone had their thoughts on it?
It's a nice little paperweight that I think I can turn into a Jeep.
Which you'll buy several hundred of and rub them all in our faces, yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta take it there, Mega.
Well, that's just where it's going to be
Wanted
taken.
to.
Oh boy, more Creo.
Yay!
Yes.
Now we got
Legos.
Devastator and Superion, which is interesting actually. It's it doesn't look as kind of lanky as I think Bruticus does. I mean, it's still pretty lanky, just the arms are a little bit more together than Bruticus's was.
I think...
Devastator's not bad.
Yeah. Hold on one sec. If I can just get this one. Oop. Oh, that's competitive. Oh, whoops, I did something wrong.
Holy. I think Superior actually works.
Yeah. Comparatively to, so yeah, Devastator is very, very lanky. But as soon as you get the other two Constructicons, which they are making separately, although we only see 5 there and then there's 4 in the pack. Hopefully they make another one.
They are.
But yeah, they're making whoever's not there. I think they're making 2 minifigs for the separate thing. But hopefully when those 2 sets come out, you can combine it with this guy because he definitely looks a bit too lanky. Superion though does look pretty awesome.
Oh my god, how many different versions of Devastator are there?
Let's see.
I know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
If we're not counting third party,
7.
then not that many.
Well, if you're counting third party, there's 7, counting repaints.
Okay, give me the exact number of add-on sets to go with that.
Tits.
At least it's not bumblebees.
That
Yeah,
over
is
9,000.
true.
That's true.
Oh,
Over 9,000? I'll accept that.
Okay.
oh, hey guys, look, we have new new helmet pieces for like the.
Did you say we're getting head?
No, I said new helmet pieces.
Go in the corner.
No.
I want to go in the
No,
corner.
they're not
Bruticus.
new. I mean, there's only
The-
one of them
The
that's actually
Constructicon
new.
ones. Well, that's what I
But
meant.
it's
Like all the
remolded 4
Constructicons
times.
except.
And then for the middle one, I can't really tell who that is, but
Starscream's helmet.
yeah. So essentially, it's just one new mold. I love how they gave
Yep.
what's it, Exgraver, not Exgraver, that's the third party one. I'm sorry.
Scavenger.
Yeah, they gave him a goatee. That's why he's my favorite. He has a goatee.
Goatees are important in the Transformers lore, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, look at him. Scourge. Who else? Reggar. Probably a couple other Junkions. Well,
Animated Jazz? Animated Jazz?
yeah, animated
Maybe?
Jazz. Animated Reggar.
Isn't that Hook?
Yokotron. No way, he didn't have a goatee, did he?
Is that Hook or not? Or, no, is that Bone Crusher maybe? No, Hook's next to him. Who is
I'm
that?
just upset they don't have long haul.
Oh my god! I just noticed something.
But
What?
Look at that! Look at everyone except for the middle one's chest. They're wearing safety vests.
Oh yeah.
That's hilarious.
nice.
Haha, G2 colors.
Yeah. Look at that. They're little safety vests. That's hilarious. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because giant robots who can take multiple laser shots need protective vests.
Yeah, of course.
It's more of an
You clearly don't understand Transformers fiction, don't you,
clearly
Greg?
not.
Clearly. And the aerial bots look like a weird bunch of aerial bots.
I like the cone head.
One looks like Thrust.
Yeah.
There was never a cone head though, so yeah.
You could make it a cone head.
Well, he is a cone head.
You can make him
And
a
I-
bigger cone head.
I honestly can't tell who's who. Can anyone identify if there's an actual character that looks
Okay.
like a character in here?
The middle one.
Might be Silverbolt. I'm going with that.
Yeah.
Oh, it has to be.
And then
I don't know.
Grumpy, Sleepy, Doc, and Dopey.
Yeah. Okay. So anyone thinking about picking these bad boys up? I know I probably will if I see them.
Nope. Not for
I'll
me.
probably hold a knife to someone's throat to get these, so I don't have to pay.
Isn't that what you do with
That'll
all your
be my
Transformers?
Yeah. No, that's just what I do with the ones I'm iffy about.
Ah.
What was that, Scott?
That he'll be holding the knife to my throat.
So are you going to give them to him? So you don't want to get them?
I do not want to get them. No.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Well, I think there's something, a unique little new thing that they're doing. I think it's pretty cool. Although the vehicle modes don't really look like vehicle modes at all. It's interesting,
Hey guys,
at the least.
you know that Uranus set that just started?
Mm.
There's
Uranus.
yes, there's already an add-on set for it.
Yeah. The guns, right?
And that's our next link.
Yep.
The Eagles TF GSC Toys Uranus Rifle Add-on Gun Set. That's a big sentence. So here we have the only third-party set for Uranus, even though we've only got one figure that's been released and reviewed.
Well, I guess technically,
Scott actually.
I guess technically it works because it's the arm, so you could still
Yeah,
use
but
this.
still.
So I guess it's somewhat
Scott
smart.
has made a very good point in Good Morning Cybertron where it would be able to, well, it should be able to at least work with other Superions. Because if this works with my aerial bots, then I'm definitely buying this because I like the combined gun mode and the separate guns are pretty cool and definitely step outside the realm of what Superion already has as guns. But I think it'll be a good idea for other Superions other than Uranus so far, because Uranus might still have some tricks up its sleeve, so we have to wait till we see more about that. But, what? Chase, are you laughing at the name again?
No, he's laughing at no bake cookies.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cookies.
right.
What?
Okay.
Well,
Anyway,
I don't know if you could.
I
use
think these are a good idea.
If I don't think this would work with other ones just because of the size. I mean, it's meant to go with Uranus, so I think it might be too big for it. Other figures. Okay, I just realized what I said.
Is it too big for Uranus, Greg? That's good to know. The big black thing is too big for Uranus. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
if we're talking about things that have 5mm pegs, I'm trying not to laugh and be an adult here. I don't know why I've decided now is the time.
Because you weren't the one who brought it up.
That's true. If the notoriously named third-party aerial bots have 5mm pegs, which they probably do, because Hercules has those, then these should work, at least on an individual basis. These should work with most any modern Transformer. To that extent, it should work with Transformers with posable hands as well. Like, like Hercules itself. There's no reason it shouldn't work with that. And on another level, didn't Hercules have a little 5mm peg in the palm of his hand?
Yes, he did. He has like 3 of them.
Yeah. So you should be able, even though it might be held a little bit awkwardly, like sideways gangsta style, you might be able to plug that big, massive combined gun into other Transformers' hands.
Yeah, I think that's... Yeah.
Did you just show me up?
I did not just show you up. I'm just bringing out. I'm just making.
What was that?
Yes, I showed you up.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Oh,
Yeah. You're gonna die.
70 pounds and I'm 5'5". Yes, I'm going to die. Not by
Wait, you're only 5'5"?
by the hand of Snowfers.
By Swiffers, maybe? By sniffing too many of them?
Maybe. I do enjoy the smell of Swiffers, and markers, and brandy, and $5 prostitutes.
Yeah, you and me both. I mean,
No.
I almost get fired every day for almost getting caught for shit like that.
Oh man.
Okay, $5 dude. No. You're gonna get diseases with that one. You gotta go up to the $6. That's how you know they don't have the big diseases.
I'm not made of money.
Well, you know what? If you don't want to die of like
Purpose of, like,
contaminatedness,
AIDS?
then yeah, I mean, you should really like make sure you don't have a disease like, yeah,
A disease like yeah.
yeah. You never heard of that?
Yeah!
Oh, it's horrible.
It's a deadly disease.
Yep. It's even worse than AIDS.
It's the
I
I have a
sequel.
feeling
I
I just crossed
honestly-
the line because.
I honestly have no response to that.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, the Ebola of STDs.
Okay. How about we just move on to the next link, which is.
You are no match for Blunghole.
Yeah, I know.
The next link.
Is about the Planet X Project Genesis has the colored prototype, which is the third-party Omega Supreme, which is actually going to be substantially bigger than Hercules, which means he's going to be like $800. It's gonna.
Don't think so.
Oh well, then how much is he going to be?
$350.
He was already listed on Captured Prey for about 400.
Oh well, that's not too bad, considering.
Nope.
Yeah. So, who here's going to be picking this thing up?
At least 5.
Oh no.
There is there's a class that I'm going to be teaching soon on how to be in a band. I'm supposed to get paid about $700 for that. If I actually get into that, 'cause I'm not one for counting my chickens before they hatch. If I get into that class and become a teacher there, I'll probably pick this up.
Yeah.
This is one of those defining moments of third partiness where it decides whether or not we go bigger from here. Because if this sells well, we're gonna see city formers.
Yep. I don't think they're going to be doing a third-party Fortress Maximus just because of how the figures. I think if they do go City Former, they're probably going to start out with like Metroplex or Triptychon.
Ooh, Triptychon.
I want my Fall of Cybertron, or War for Cybertron Triptychon, and my Fall of Cybertron Metroplex. Thank you. Please
Yeah.
and thank you, third-party companies.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
And make the freaking Triptychon turn into the Nemesis.
Yeah.
Wait. In Fall of Cybertron, when Triptychon was becoming the Nemesis, were they like taking him apart and rebuilding him as the Nemesis, or was he actually transforming into it? I forget.
I think he was transforming, but wasn't that
I think they were like
when that-
forcing him to transform into it.
when that happened in the campaign? Wasn't that the time where they were flying around inside Triptychon with the aerial bots, or was my memory wrong?
No, I'm talking about in Fall of Cybertron when you play as
Oh.
Megatron,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
and you take back Triptychon from the Autobots. They have him like all locked up. I think they have him like in pieces locked up too.
Yeah, they just built him into a ship.
I don't know if Mega remembers or not.
Mega.
I certainly do.
It'll be like losing.
I use
the
them
boy
to
or
get.
something.
I use them for financial gain.
Mega?
Hello.
I think he died.
He died. Oh.
Mega's trying to broadcast from the future.
I see the future.
Oh no. Now he's gone.
Oh,
Team Star.
I think
that's
I think
the
the Team 4-star reference was too strong and killed him.
I can see the future. Bulma and Vegeta have a kid.
Oh, did you see the 31 episode yet?
No.
Oh my god, they do the Garlic Saga in one episode.
Oh, it's already up.
Is that what they did?
Yeah, it's freaking hilarious. And you want to know who kills him? Actually, no, I won't give that away.
Nope.
It's pretty obvious though who does.
Excellent. I'm gonna go see this right now. Fuck y'all. Peace out.
Yes.
All right, Xavier. Thank you
Have
for
a
the
good one.
toys.
No probs.
I still love Cooler.
Yeah, his voice. Whoever did his voice was amazing. Like that was like
Exactly. I friggin' loved it.
we're talking about Team 4-Star, which is an abridged series of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hilarious.
It's hilarious.
Oh, did you know
Yeah.
Little Kribo's channel got banned again?
Oh.
It's gonna be up in a week, so really.
God,
happens too
I
often.
swear. So annoying.
But
I like who did Frieza.
yeah,
That was dirty little monkey.
yeah.
Did you see the extra scene
Oh yeah,
where he was gonna turn into Mecha Frieza,
Yep.
and it was like Darth Vader? Ah, that was
yeah.
great. It's like, I'm afraid in your anger you destroyed them both. No.
Who the hell was the Fresh Prince of Darkness?
The Fresh Prince of Darkness.
It's like the Fresh Prince
Yeah,
of
it just
Bel
comes
Air,
up-
but in the Shadow Realm.
Yes.
Comes up with Scott Mort, Fresh Prince of Darkness, Greg A.
He was on mine for a while too. I don't think he's. I think I blocked him. So if it's someone I know, email me back and I'll unblock you. But yeah,
It says
Fresh
he's
Prince of
right in here
Darkness,
right
wasn't that
now.
Abdullah?
But Abdullah said it was Abdullah before. Now it says it's French Prince of Darkness.
no, I've got Abdullah. Abdullah's not online.
The French or the Fresh?
Fresh.
You said French Prince of Darkness.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
Prepare to go to the darkness.
West Paris, born and raised on the Eiffel Towers, where I spent the most of my days.
Oh, that sounds good. Playing some French ball outside of
The school.
educational area.
That's the official sport of France, French ball.
I can see the future.
It's so hard to get a game to finish because everybody just gives up halfway through.
Yes.
What?
Oh, how
That
the
is perfect, actually.
Bardock episode.
Yes.
Anyway,
He turned Super Saiyan.
have we finished-
Transformers.
have we finished talking about the gigantic, beautiful awesomeness that is the Planet Sex, the Genesis?
Essentially,
Genesis? Yes.
Genesis.
Jesus.
He's big.
Why
he's
didn't they just
beautiful.
name it that?
Because
He's got a ship mode that looks like animated, so he's gonna be a beautiful toy. He's probably gonna be, I'm gonna guesstimate, twice as tall as Hercules, and that capture claw is gonna be able to wrap around his body. That's gonna be cool.
The first thing I'm going to do with it is place my Fall of Cybertron Bruticus within the claw.
And lift it above its head.
If I ever acquire this figure, that will be the first thing I do.
yeah,
You know, interesting thing though, I read on Big Bad Toy Store, I was looking at like the
You
pre-orders.
can't read.
Oh, I can't read, I know, I'm illiterate. They said, I don't know why they listed it, but they said the Year of the Snake, Ultra Magnus. Not Ultra Magnus, Omega Supreme is supposed to be Fall of Cybertron. Oh, here it is right here, where it says it. It says
Send me a link.
BBTS shared exclusive, Platinum Series, Year of the Snake, Fall of Cybertron, Omega Supreme. Wait, let me get.
wait, is this by Hasbro or is this describing like the
No, this is actually the title of the. It says by Hasbro.
Oh, it's a repaint and
Transformers.
remold of Energon. Yeah, I saw this
Yeah,
actually.
and they're saying it. Yeah, they're saying it's Fall of Cybertron, Omega Supreme.
It's not a bad mold. It's actually pretty decent, but this is not Fall of Cybertron.
The only thing remotely resembling
claw in the
Fall of
head.
Cybertron. Yeah, the claw in the head.
Hey guys,
Maybe the
sorry about this, but I gotta go. We've gotta go do some Christmas shopping stuff. Crap. But
finish the show.
no, sorry. Greg, if you can continue it, it really sucks. I would have loved to finish the show, but unfortunately I can't. I need to go do some things. But thanks, guys, for coming on the show, and I will speak to you later, and you can just finish the show now, or I continue with the show.
Merry Christmas, Mega.
Have a good one,
Christmas,
man.
Happy New Year. Hope the apocalypse doesn't eat you all. But
Merry
that's-
Crimbus.
And yes, you can go sit in the corner now. Goodbye.
Alright, see you, Mega.
I'm already in the corner. I'm in my emo corner.
Alright. Listen up, maggots. Now this is my show, and you're gonna do it how I say. Or you're gonna die.
Oh.
If they can
Damn.
keep the collars the same, because I have a feeling this is a Photoshop picture of a Mega Supreme.
Exactly.
If they can keep the collars that vibrant, that nice, I will order it even though the shipping weight is 6.66 pounds, and this is obviously the beast.
This is
Honestly, the
beast.
reds don't really match up. Like the chest red and then the leg red, they're kind of. Oh wait, no, never mind. I
don't
was
like the
looking at a
red.
different picture where the reds were like the leg was incredibly bright while the chest was pretty dull. So obviously, this has been photoshopped, somewhat.
This is a Japanese release though. They love their paint jobs. They know how to do them right.
Yeah.
Well, it says by Hasbro, so I don't know.
How much?
Hasbro Japan.
How much you want to bet
the
this is going to be
company with the
released in
drone for,
2015? Actually, no, it's late January 2013. Never mind.
How much you want to bet this is going to end up on Amazon?
Well, yeah, it's a shared exclusive, and it's probably only going to be $20 cheaper on Amazon.
And then it's going to go down like half the price, like Year of the Dragon
Okay.
Prime did.
I don't think it
Jetwing
will.
Prime is half price now, which is what I'm getting for Christmas.
I don't think this is going to go down to half price
Maybe not.
because there are a lot of people out there that want just the regular Energon Omega Supreme, and this is going to be good enough for them.
That's true.
You get on top of that, the people that cannot afford the Genesis, and then the Completists, and then the people that are just buying gifts, this one's going to get sold out.
Oh well. Energon Omega Supreme's good enough for me. I still wonder about that head that's on it, though. Is that just there, or does it actually come off and turn into something?
I certainly hope it turns into a Headmaster.
I don't know.
Little tank.
I hope it does, too. But usually, when they have... Usually, like, if it did turn into something, they'd use the little... on Energon Omega Supreme on the battleship, where the head goes, like, on the normal release. I don't even know what part to call it. Like the...
Headmaster.
Yeah, well, yeah, the Headmaster goes on the battleship of the normal Omega Supreme.
Honestly, in the vehicle mode, it looks like it's not even there, so I don't know what they're going to be doing with it.
It looks like it's... Either they just left it to the side, or it's a completely remolded piece where the head just stays there.
Yeah, like how it folds up for like Optimus to fit in usually. Actually, no. Yeah, it folds
Yeah.
in, so probably it's still connected, and yeah, and the head does look.
You know what? I just realized something. We can confirm this easily. Let's look at the Platinum Series 7, the Year of the Snake, Omega Supreme, and Optimus. It might show them in the combined mode. And it is not showing them in the combined mode, which has me fearful.
Well, I mean, the combined mode was a little lacking to begin with, so. And it's,
Well, instead of the combined mode, they're showing, you know how his little drones attached
Yeah.
to Omega Supreme? They're showing that, with Omega Supreme still as the head. So I don't think that head comes off.
nah, probably not.
Oh.
honestly, it looks like it's a good mold to begin with. The additions of the new head and the Couch Claw are fairly accurate and don't really take anything away from the figure. And color scheme, if they keep it like this, it'll be really good. So overall, if you got the money to drop on it, I'd suggest picking it up. And
Yeah, is that clear plastic on him supposed to be like a green or a yellow?
I think it's a yellow actually, and just because of the lighting, it's more greener.
It look. Yeah, that's what. I think it is yellow.
Yeah, it's probably like clear yellow. It starts to look green.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like really lime green looking.
Yeah, but of course it's just an image, so essentially some of this stuff could look completely different. And that's finishing up for links. So I think we kind of already went over cool TF Shiz, but does anyone have anything they want to share? I'll take that as a no.
Well, I got one thing.
Okay.
A cool little add-on, I guess you can call it, for Thundertron.
You pay attention to this man, because he's really good at this.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna find
That
the
was
link.
the greatest thing ever.
Hold on. Here we
That was fantastic.
There we go. But this is pretty cool.
Oh,
I
yeah,
like the
I
parrot.
saw this. This looks really cool. I mean, of course, it's done by a customizer, so it's not going to be this cool. But yeah, actually, on our last podcast, Larry showed this to us. It wasn't as detailed, and like actually, this is much better than the one we saw because it was just. I think it was more like what he started off with. But yeah, it's really cool how he has a parrot now, which turns into his butt. The only problem I can see with this is that the eyes are still there, so it looks like there's a head just staring in the back of his feet.
Yeah.
But overall, yeah, if you could get this done, I mean, that would be amazing.
All right, not bad. Like 3 out of 5. There's no sexy bitches.
Well, don't you think this parrot could get some?
That's why it's a 3 and not a 2.
Very smart thinking. And the customization on Thundertron is actually really good. Kind of gets rid of all the translucent plastic and replace it with some pretty cool like armor or whatever on his arms, which I very much dig.
Yeah, it's a fantastic custom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyone else got anything, or we're gonna move?
I've got two little somethings here.
Okay.
And it's got a sexy woman with, I think, she's blue and she's got a Santa hat, but that's neither here nor there. This is from TFW member Sick Coyote, and he's made a hollow little Scorponok head that goes in where the headmaster should be to get a little bit more cartoon accurate Scorponok for your collection.
Huh. Yeah, it definitely works. Although it kind of does it actually take away the headmaster gimmick, or
yeah, it's not a headmaster. It doesn't. You can remove it, just like the headmaster, but you can always store that little headmaster in the chest there if you want, and the helmet goes over top of this.
No, I just meant the whole gimmick of you put the head in and the stat reader still works.
No, I think that remains. Your figure remains intact.
Okay, yeah. Wow, I mean, I can't wait to see this thing actually completed because it does look really cool.
Yeah, that was really nice. And then I think I maybe mentioned this once before, but TFW member Mega Moon Man, he picked himself up a home printer, a 3D printer, and for $20 you can order yourself a GDO Springer upgrade to give him a third mode.
Oh yeah, I see.
That's how much I paid for Springer, basically. Thanks to shipping.
Yeah, I mean, actually it does work. It's an armored vehicle and it's got wheels.
Kind of looks like a tumbler, actually, from Batman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It really does look like that.
Yeah. It does look really cool.
But
Oh, a Thundertron neck mod. I want to see this. Because his head articulation is not that great.
Actually, before we move on to that, if you look down, there's a G1 blaster with a microphone.
oh yeah, he's got a lot of cool 3D parts that he's going to print. What else here? What else does he have? I'm clicking on the link right now. I think there was something for, I want to say, Snapdragon to make the neck a little bit better. Well, I'm on the link now. Let's see here. New guns to be added. Defender heels. Like a nice $6 a pair for a nice set of Defender heels because he is a little back heavy.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I've seen from videos, he's very back heavy.
Right, and then he even has a way that they can be stored in vehicle mode.
Oh yeah, I saw those.
Yeah. G1 animal tape stands. Pretty cool. Some Devastator heels for your G1 Devastator. Blaster microphone. Jetfire leg armor clips. Snapdragon Dino mode neck. And he's got, in the future, he's thinking articulated Metroplex fists. Power Master Prime arms with elbows. Target Master, Headmaster, Power Master replacements, and repros of various parts.
That sounds like what Fans Projects is doing with their Headmaster releases.
Yeah.
Yeah, very.
I wouldn't mind getting a 3D printer. They're going down in price.
Are they?
Yeah, I saw one for $500.
Well, maybe it's because you can use a 3D printer to make a 3D printer.
No, those are actually cheaper. Those are the rip wraps. I think those are like $200, but they're a very, very simple 3D printer.
You mean a 3D printer made from a 3D printer?
Exactly.
Printed? Nice. That's how I make my money. I just print 3D printers all day and sell them for $20.
There you go. So you make $20 every 3 days.
That's right. I call it 3Dception.
Section.
No, it becomes 3Dception when you use the 3D printer of the 3D printer to make another 3D printer.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I sold my original because I had the copy.
Yeah. So, Chase actually put something in, which, do you want to go over that?
It's Megatron from Prime, and he looks a lot better.
I gotta get this, whoever did this, because this thing looks badass. I mean, the eyes is what's really, like, capturing my, like, feel for this thing. They look amazing.
Because Megatron has those crazy eyes in the show.
Yeah. And the color scheme is actually pretty accurate. It's a little rough at some parts, but overall it's pretty good.
I still don't get what Hasbro was trying to give us with the color scheme.
It's called being cheap, and
Cheap!
yeah, essentially that's what it is.
To being cheap and using another color instead of the one you already were using, that would have been a slightly more accurate is being cheap. Huh.
Boy, talk about 3D printing. It looks like Megatron just came out of the 3D printer.
It does.
Yeah.
That's because like on the actual figure, there's like the weird line texture on the plastic,
Yeah.
on his gray plastic and everything. I don't know what's up with that, but it kind of gives a good effect.
Yeah, I mean, Hasbro, seriously, take notes. This is the kind of stuff we want, not friggin' gray plastic unpainted. I mean, it's okay if it's on a couple
Yeah, and that
joints.
clear plastic wasn't smart either.
Well, for Megatron, it made a little bit more sense because at the time he was in the whole Dark Energon effect, so that worked. And now they continued that, it doesn't make any sense because, well, Prime never had anything like that. Starscream didn't either because he didn't put Dark Energon into himself. I don't have
Megatron did in that one.
I don't have Bulkhead. Did he have any translucent plastic on him, or besides like the head?
Okay, I'll have to say, with all the Voyagers, they all have that weird clear plastic just for the light up gimmick.
Which doesn't
But I
even
don't have
work.
Bulkhead. Yeah, it doesn't even work. That's why instead of the normal release Bulkhead, I got first edition Bulkhead.
Yeah, I gotta pick that guy up.
Yeah, that guy is the best. Don't pick up the real one.
Oh no, trust me, I'm staying far away from that one. But yeah, this is actually pretty cool. I definitely would like to see, like, for Hasbro to do something like this, but of course, they're not going to. Anyways, if we're all set with that, we can move on to what we bought this week. So, did anyone buy anything to note?
Nope.
That we didn't already mention on Good Morning Cybertron?
Well,
We didn't
this
even
isn't
say
Good
that.
Morning
did we?
Cybertron now, is it? Even though there's only one GC member here, but anyways, yeah.
Yeah, I
All
got
I know-
some.
Oh, go on.
I got some Beast Wars, Jetstorm, Inferno, Cybershock, the Razor Claw, Dinobots, Quick Strike. I got those and Pretender Bomb Burst.
Nice.
So that's what I got.
What was that, like a
Yep.
lot on eBay, or you just went through, looked around?
It was. We have a Swedish ad page or whatever we call it. People post
Ah,
things they want to sell, and
okay, yeah.
just a lot of that.
Yeah, cool.
So, yeah.
Honestly, me, I haven't been able to, just because of lack of funding and not being able to the time, and having no place that sells Transformers around here, which, actually no, there are places like the Dollar Store and Rite Aid, except for the fact that my Rite Aid, they sell like barely any, which are like $10 more than they should. Like the deluxes are almost $20. And like maybe if there's a deluxe there, I'll pick it up. But no, it was the only deluxe there was 2 Bumblebees.
I'm sorry. lack of what?
Funding.
What do you mean lack of funding? I'm not
I'm
familiar
broke.
with this term. Broke?
No money.
No, what?
But Xavier doesn't understand this concept of not having money. Because Xavier's the proud owner of 12 kung fu hookers.
I like the addition of Kung Fu. Write that down.
Thank you.
No, I think he's a Highlander, and he's just selling organs left and right.
No, I have the Kung Fu hookers. That's the better story.
Honestly,
I picked up a couple. Oh, go ahead. Sorry,
no,
Greg.
honestly, I could see that.
Dude, I want to work for Xavier.
Dude, I got a corner office where he picked out.
Nice.
But what would be his job? Like, is he just like financing or like coming up with lists of people the kung fu hookers have to kill, or what?
Dude, I'm the one who came up with the idea of training the hookers to have kung fu.
Okay.
Also, he puts the GPSs in.
Of course.
So if they go rogue, you can
hand.
track them.
That's right. If they go on a vengeance tear to free fellow kung fu hookers with Tai Chi and Taekwondo, Scott will be able to stop them because he only taught the kung fu hookers 25 of the 26 pressure points needed to kill a man.
And all those pressure points covered with layers and layers of wonderful jelly flavored fat.
So you're all protected. They can't get it.
Yeah, exactly. Hiya, bit.
Like cranberry sauce.
Oh man, I picked up a couple of things this week.
All right, let's hear it.
Well, Xavier sent me, and thank you very much, Xavier.
Not a prop, sir.
He sent me these, and they're not really knockoff toys. They're just sort of cheaply made police robots. And I really like them. They're cute little knockoff-ish type things, except for the blue one, who has 2 left feet.
He's no dancer.
Actually, 2 left legs.
Does he keep walking to the right?
He does. He does. And at first I was gonna turn it off because I thought it was just put on backwards. No, his feet make the car hoods. They actually kind of look a little bit like updated bumblebees and cliff jumpers. But now, like, I just have like 2 fenders and 2 half of a hood. And just wow.
So you can't even make the car mode.
No. Oh no. No, it's hilarious. I love it.
I would love to see a car that looks like that. Just like you see it driving down the road like that, and it just like in a city how there's like a bunch of 4-ways. It keeps going to the left. It just keeps turning. It just doesn't go anywhere.
Oh. Well, I also picked up found a gentleman. I'm not going to give his names because he has 3 of them. But I got a reproduction shattered glass Ultra Magnus head.
Nice.
Oh.
And I painted it up black and gold and put it on my Nemesis Prime, my custom Nemesis Prime.
What did you use for it? Like, what's the mold?
The RTS. The RTS Optimus Prime. So it's just essentially, it's a black shattered glass Ultra Magnus, whatever. And I found a really good deal on a figure that I've wanted for quite a while. I scraped together my pennies and recycled a couple of cans, and I got a Salter.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
found a really good deal, like 25% off and free shipping. And yeah, I couldn't turn it down.
Huh. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
I hate you now, essentially.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
It was 77 is what I paid
That's
for
actually
it.
a really good deal. I mean,
Yeah.
now he's just like, what, $90 without shipping?
About that. And this was 77 shipped.
Yeah, I mean, how is it you guys find such good deals and I find people
I
want
almost
to make money?
I almost didn't get it. What had happened was some guy had posted on TFW 2005, and I said he had a Salter up there, and I'm like, yes. And I PM'd him, and he said, well, it's going to another person. And I said, well, that's fair. And then 3 days later, I got the PM, and he goes, the other person backed out. Do you still want it? Yes.
How are you gonna back out for 77?
Yeah, seriously.
What actually, like, possessed the guy to sell it for 77? Like,
He wanted money for Christmas. That's what he said.
makes sense.
Ow.
Although he did kind of lose, what, $30 on it? $20 around there.
Like 20.
Yeah. Not that much, but you know, $20 is $20, so
Yeah.
could lose some. Yeah, that's actually really cool. Xavier, I'm afraid to ask, but did you get anything?
Of course I did.
Yeah, okay, try and keep it under an hour.
Well, you know, it's real simple. I got the Fans Project Holiday Insecticons. So I got Chop Shop. What's the other one too, Scott?
Let's see, Venom,
Venom.
and I don't think Barrage is in there. I can't remember what the kickback guy is called.
Chop Shop. Venom. Buzzsaw? No.
No. Hold on, TFU.info is our friend.
I got him.
Ransack?
That's it.
Yeah.
Ransack.
And Sack.
Got them all in one neat little package. They come with a bonus set of weapons. I got Steel Core, and I also got the first limb of Uranus. So I got Phantom, which I'm playing with right now.
Nice. How is he?
Mm-hmm. Phantom?
Yeah.
His tail section's a bit of a bitch, but other than that, he's pretty fucking kick ass.
What I kind of saw from is the chest is like really small. Like it looks like the feet are like too big for him. Is that like how you see it, or is that just like from a computer perspective?
Well, being the first limb, he is he's pretty accurate. I mean, the only thing I find cumbersome would be the extra wing kibble, and his feet are actually pretty Chinese, so that's the only problem.
Yeah.
Does it appear Scramble City-ish? Do you think he could be a leg as well as an arm?
I think he's pretty much set to be just an arm because he comes with the one hand.
Mm-hmm.
And if there is a way to get him into limb mode for a foot, I'm hard pressed to find it.
Well,
he is pretty lengthy though. He does seem to be like one big solid block when you put him into his phantom mode. So you could probably figure a way to do it that way.
Well, no, I did see a review where they kind of got into like somewhat of a leg mode. It's just they didn't have a foot for it.
Yeah, maybe. It is the first limb after all, so who's to say?
Exactly. Which I'm actually very forward to see what they're going to do with the Superion, because before with Hercules it was 2 figures that made up the torso, but now it's just 1. So is the size going to be increased? I'm just wondering how they're going to handle that.
Who knows? But I'm happy with TFC. They do. I'm gonna say so far the best binders until I see Fans Project Bruticus, which then I will immediately change my opinion.
Yeah. Before I remember, like TFC has really gained up their gone up in game, because before their figures really were hollow, loose, and breakable, but now they're actually really good. So I'm glad to see they're actually advancing in the fact that better material and manufacturing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and it's nice to look at too.
Yeah, that's always a plus.
It's a piece of Uranus.
Jay's gonna just use it every way you can, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
That joke is going to just be beaten into the ground.
Honestly, I feel that the name was intentional by TFC Toys. I mean, how could it not be?
I don't think so. I mean, because they're going with the Greek motif. Like, they had Hercules, and now they're doing Uranus, as they pronounce it, Uranus. So they're not really saying, go for the easy joke. Now, however, if you're talking about the trigger bots with Grindrod as a name, then yes, I'm clearly going to state that you are going for the easy joke.
I don't know, Grindrod, I've seen that. My brother is into cars and shit like that. So, like, whenever I'm checking the history to see what horrible things he's looked up on the internet, I do see the term Grindrod in reference to certain things on automobiles. Like, if you just do a Google for Grindrod, you'll come, like, let's see, Grindrod Limited. So it's not just that. Plus, there's a guy out there whose name is Jonathan Grindrod.
Best last name ever.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the unfortunately named comic book villain Fuckface.
Yeah.
There's seriously a comic book character named that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I shit you not.
What comic?
He was called Fuckface.
That was Wanted, wasn't it?
That wasn't Wanted. That was like I forget, like shit is something or other, like shit piece or whatever they called that living mountain of shit in the Wanted comic. But in the very mature Nick Fury series, like 10 years ago, Nick Fury had to fight a villain called Fuckface.
Sounds like a Bond villain.
There was a character in Preacher, the comic book too, named Arseface.
Yeah, I remember him. It was by the same guy, who I can't remember right now.
The names people come up with, I mean, eventually, like, the mainstream stuff is gonna be like this, and they're gonna see that as the norm.
Garth Ennis, there we go.
My God, I just found that Shia LaBeouf's he's playing Arseface. in the Preacher movie.
What?
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm not kidding you.
Wow.
Back to Transformers. You somehow did it.
I'm surprised as anyone else.
He said he was done with Hollywood. I guess not.
Well, no, I think
I
he
think
said he
he's
was
just
done
done
with
with
the
Michael
action
Bay.
part of Hollywood.
What do you think playing the dude named Arseface is?
No, Arseface was just this guy in the Preacher comic books. He tried to kill himself with a shotgun. This is years ago, so I might be misremembering this. Tried to kill himself with a shotgun, failed, and now he ends up being like a country music star.
What kind of movie is... Guys... Okay. Guys... Okay, that's all I can say.
Yep.
That'll be... interesting? Maybe? Okay.
Enjoy that.
Yeah.
That is a gift from me to you.
Okay, thank you. Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Or Happy Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, or Winter Solstice, or...
Saturnalia.
Yep.
Or Yuletide.
Yeah. So, anyone got anything else, or... is that all?
That might be all.
Alright. Well, I would greatly like to thank you gentlemen for being on this. It's a lot of fun when you guys are on here. Really, when anyone's on here, it is a blast, but you guys really know what you're doing because you can actually discuss something, topic, and move into something else without even noticing. So that makes for a much more exciting and interesting podcast than GEC, which is more...
So would you say certain Australians are not up to the task?
I know he's gonna hear this. No. Honestly, no. Okay. Well,
I didn't name names.
No, you
I
didn't
name names. I'm just
there's
saying.
been 3 Australians
As-
on our podcast. 2 of them full-fledged members.
Just as a general racist comment, would you say racially charged that Australians don't know how to podcast?
If I look at it a racial way, you don't really see too many radio or podcasters being Australians. But if I look at it as a more personal level, it adds more of a different kind of flavor to the podcast because you're hearing voices the entire time. So rather than hearing all American get her done stuff, you hear the whole get down under, go jumping on the bobby and stuff like that. So honestly, it is a bit of a mix-up and is more variety.
This is hilarious because it's one of my favorite podcasts, Australian. Mysterious Universe. Honest to God, great podcast if you're into the paranormal. Australian.
Oh.
Isn't that the podcast? No, wait. It's also the country that has the comedy show that has a Hitler or something, right? That you find on Project Free TV, if I'm not mistaken. Because we can say that. This isn't Good Morning Cybertron.
Yeah, that's...
wait, hold on a second. Why can't you say it on Good Morning Cybertron?
Because then it would get taken down.
Oh.
Okay.
I've never watched it on Project Free TV. Wink.
I haven't either.
Yeah. That is Danger 5.
Danger 5.
Good God, that is a hilarious show.
A reminder to me when I listen to this later. Danger 5.
Danger 5.
Alright. See, we even went on to another conversation, but yeah, unfortunately Mega cannot be here to finish off this podcast because he's Christmas shopping when it's summer, which honestly, I am very confused. Like, it's weird how, like, when they watch Christmas specials, a lot of it is just American stuff. So most of the Christmas stuff is set in snow. So how exactly do they react to the whole, it's summer for them?
Do they burn everything in their house and go into a tizzy panic?
Probably. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure that happens.
Screaming and crying and gnashing of teeth and praying that somehow this world will make sense again.
I'll have to
That's
ask.
an Australian for you.
Yeah. I mean, Australia is the inception of the world because it's a continent and a country.
Yes. You know what also is?
What?
Kinda. Africa. Or
Yeah,
New York.
Wall.
What? Wait, Africa is not a country.
I know.
But it should be.
Were you quoting whose line is it anyway? Or?
Oh, they said it too, but I'm just trying to fill the dead space at this point because I only know so many Australian jokes.
Yeah, this is why it's always fun when Mega's not on because we can just rip on Australians.
Really, dirty koala humpers.
Yep.
What are you gonna do, Mega? You're not here.
Yeah. He's probably gonna fire me.
I still
but-
love you, Mega.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys. You're gonna make me lose my job. Thanks.
No problem.
Wait, you get paid for this?
I wish.
Dang.
I get more paid in the fact
Just
that
kidding,
I get
Mega.
people
We
to
love-
talk to.
Mega, I love you. I don't know about Holson. He's been mysteriously quiet the whole time, laughing at these racist jokes.
And Chase
Oh,
is
wow,
like
no.
not even there.
I know. That is weird.
Yeah.
Well,
Chase?
I think we should probably wrap this up.
We
Chase.
should probably go find Chase.
Yep, we gotta go
Chase?
chasing for Chase.
Hello,
Chase is dead.
Chase. New episode of My Little Pony's on.
Wait, he's a brony?
It is?
Actually,
Good night.
Rave, I got a quick question for you. In your,
Yes.
I forget which review, it was the one after, the, sequel to the Power Ranger, it was the review of the Beast Wars figures you got? With, you did the whole opening with, Fall of Cybertron Optimus. Are those tattoos real?
Yeah.
The,
No, those are
fuck.
fake. They're
Dang
drawn
it.
on.
that would have been amazing if they were.
Yes. That's actually the makeup effect I listed in the credits. So a little bit of trivia for everyone out there who's seen that review or wants to know a little behind the scenes action. My artist friend, who I've known for quite a long time, about 10 years at this point, or no, 12 years. I asked him for that scene to draw the tattoos on me. And then it did a whole lot of fucking good because I said, hey, can you draw them in color? And then I film it in sepia.
Wow.
It makes a difference.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for answering that. And I would like to thank all you gentlemen for being on here. It's been a blast having you. I'll try and upload this as soon as I can. I'm on break, so it probably won't be that long. Although the last one.
You got a lot of jokes about Australians
Yep.
to edit out.
Yeah, so this is gonna be awesome, and Mega's gonna kill me. Yay! So, I would like to, again, thank you gentlemen for being on here, and, of course, somehow there's only one member of Good Evening Charr on here, which I'm honestly surprised by. And, gentlemen, please say Good Evening Charr.
Good evening, Joe.
Good evening, Char.
Good Evening
What's
Charr.
for
That was for Chase. Yeah, so, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
See ya.